Hello and welcome to a guide on how to set up your LightWare SF45B with LightWare's DroneCAN adapter. To start off, we need to set up the LightWare DroneCAN adapter board using LightWare Studio. It is important to note that each LightWare laser rangefinder sensor will require its own DroneCAN board. The DroneCAN board assigns a DroneCAN node for each sensor on the DroneCAN bus. Therefore, it is important to configure the DroneCAN adapter on LightWare Studio first if you wish to set up more than one sensor on your DroneCAN bus. Connect your DroneCAN adapter to your computer using a LightWare USB adapter and cables for any of the LightWare SF000B, SF20C, LW20C, or GRF range devices. For this example, we will be setting up the DroneCAN adapter for Sensor 0 and Node 0. This will be used for Rangefinder 1. Ensure that your DroneCAN board is running the latest firmware. This can be updated using the Upgrade tab. Select the Parameters tab in LightWare Studio. Change the node ID to 50. The default bitrate value does not need to be changed, as the default value set should be sufficient. Enable CAN-FD. The CAN-FR rate is left at default. Change the sensor index to 0. For higher update rates, ensure that the baud rate has been set to 921/600. First or last pulse return is selectable. Choose the best option for your application. Next, we will be setting up the SF45B using LightWare Studio to ensure that the settings match those for the DroneCAN node. Plug your SF45B into your computer using the USB cable. In LightWare Studio, navigate to the Parameters section. Ensure that your sensor has the latest firmware running on the sensor. In the case of the SF45B, both the motor external and internal sensor upgrades should be checked. The update rate can be set according to your requirements. You can also adjust the scanning angle to fit your scanning requirements. Note that the higher update rates require a higher baud rate to ensure no packet losses. The baud rate needs to be set to 921/600 to match the baud rate set in the DroneCAN board parameters. Now we can connect the DroneCAN board and sensor to our PixHawk CAN port. Using Mission Planner, connect to your PixHawk board. If Rangefinder 1 is not visible on the display area, enable it by double-clicking in the display area and select Rangefinder 1 to display it. In Mission Planner, navigate to the Config page. Then Full Parameter List. Navigate to our NGFND or Rangefinder settings by searching for it or by scrolling down to these settings. The RNG-FN D1 type is set to 24 to enable DroneCAN for this sensor. Click Write Parameters to write this to your PixHawk. Allow the PixHawk to update the parameters and refresh the parameters so that the new options can be viewed. Our NG-FND180DR will now be visible. This is set to 0 for this example. This correlates to the node number set on the DroneCAN board. Next, navigate to or search for CAN in the full parameter list. Here, CAN-D1 protocol needs to be set to 1. By default, this is set to 1. With CAN-P1 driver set to 1. Again, write these parameters to the PixHawk and allow for a parameters refresh to view the new options. CAN-P1 FD bitrate can now be set to 5. Write these parameters to your PixHawk. Disconnect and power cycle your PixHawk. Now, when you connect to the PixHawk again, It will show the distance from the sensor according to the rangefinder set. We hope you found this insightful. If you need any support, please feel free to reach out to the LightWare support team, who will gladly assist with your queries.